The number one rule in home repair is safety. We're going to rewire a major appliance. We got to cut the electricity off, all right? Come on out here. There. That is the fuse box. The electrical nerve center of our house.
Wow.
You're darn right, wow. But now we don't have to cut off all the electricity, just this section of the house we're working on. That'd be the kitchen. Up there, kitchen. Well, I shouldn't have labeled those in pencil, should I? They're all faded and everything. Look at, well, kitchen's K. Yeah, that's kitchen. There we go. All right, Hank, the handyman. Come on, let's go. We got to take off that access panel. All right. Whoa! Look at all the wires in there.
You know what all those wires do?
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't have taken it off if I didn't. Ground. We're looking to ground. Now, red is all red. Yellow, see? The sun is yellow. It heats the ground. That's how they name stuff. Is that car running? Ah! Whew, shake it off.
Are you all right, Dad?
Yeah. I did that to teach you an important lesson.
What's that, Dad?
Well, when you work with electricity, it's a good idea to shut it all off. Now, follow me upstairs. I'll show you how to treat a severe electrical burn.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of This Old Hat. Tool time. No, back to the car. Hey, as you can kind of see, it's windy here in Kentucky. And it's also cool. It's like low 70s. Perfect weather. Perfect weather to be outside because I can't be inside. Well, I can, but it's hard to make videos in there. But anyway, hey, yeah, a little slow on kicking out some videos, but my mail has not stopped coming in. Still been picking up cards, probably at a faster rate because I got to keep my mind occupied on something else other than this remodel. Good news is cabinets are getting installed this week, hopefully, and they'll all pick up speed after that. But anyway, I want to show you guys some cards. Let's flip this camera around and look at some Mailday. All right, here we go. All right, first off, we've got a Topps Living 2020 of the Dodgers aspiring second baseman here, Mr. Gavin Lux. Gavin last year became the youngest Dodger to ever hit a postseason home run. In case you're wondering, the record was held by Mr. Cody Bellinger. That's Gavin Lux Topps Living from 2020. Next up, I got a 2018 Topps Gallery, the artist proof of Mr. Joey Votto. I love this set and these cards. I don't know. There's just something about the colors and just the design. Really like the gallery cards. All pretty much every year. They're pretty nice looking. Then we got some 2020 Panini Select. Got Aristides Aquino, the aspiring young rookie for the Reds. Despite only playing a third of the season last year, he still finished 8th in home runs. So I thought that was pretty good. And then we got a couple more select here. This is Shogo Akiyama. Last year, Mr. Yakiyama played with the Cebu Lions, Japan, and batted over 300, which I thought was pretty good, with 20 home runs and 62 RBIs in 143 games. Five-time All-Star over there. So I'm excited to see him play. Excited to see what he can bring to the team, hopefully. I know Manfred this week said he was 100% sure he was going to play ball. And then yesterday, I think it was, said it's looking doubtful. So I don't know what's going to happen. Got another Shogo Akiyama Select Hot rookie here. Panini Select, Mr. Sho-time, it says here on this card. Really missing something up here on his helmet. Can't put my finger on it. But Mr. Akiyama is the first Japanese-born player to play with the Reds. Thought that was pretty cool. And he's got a cool name, Shogo. Pretty cool. All right, next up I got a 59 Gus Bale, a native Kentuckian who played 15 years from 1950 to 64. Played with the Pirates, Reds. He's with the Reds from 53 to 61, and Mets and the Milwaukee Braves. Four-time All-Star, all with the Reds, of course. If his name sounds familiar, you might know his son, Buddy. Buddy Bell played in the 70s and 80s, and actually was with the Reds for 3 years, in 85 through 88. And of course, Gus's grandson, David Bell, is the Reds coach right now, so I thought that's pretty cool. Gus, big outfielder there with the Reds in the late 50s and early 60s, part of the heavy artillery they had out there. So that's a 59 Gus Bale. And next up we got a 54 Bowman Joe Nuxhall, left-handed pitcher for the Reds. Which I know y'all probably familiar with him being the youngest person to ever debut in the major leagues. In 44 he was called up and was asked to pitch at the ripe young age of 15. Of course, Nuxhall had been used to pitching against 12 and 13 year olds, and then all of a sudden he gets called up to pitch against the Cardinals and ended up facing Stan Musial, which I don't think it all fared too well for him. He retired the first batter, gave up 5 walks, 2 hits, a wild pitch, ended up giving up 5 runs before he was pulled out of the lineup. It took him 8 years to recover, made his way back up through the minors. He was called up in 52 to face the Dodgers at the age of 23, and ended up retiring the last 3 innings and went on to have a stellar career. That's Mr. Joe Nuxhall, 1954 Bowman. And then lastly, been wanting this card for a while. I ended up finding it for a pretty good deal. Yeah, it's a PSA 2, but man, the colors on it are really, really nice, and the corners are a little rounded, but hey, I don't care. It is pretty well centered, so I was happy with that. But that's the 1951 Bowman Ted Kluszewski. If you're familiar with this guy, big clue. Played from 47 through 61. He was with the Reds from his debut up through 57, 4-time All-Star. Led the league in home runs and RBIs in 1954, and his number 18 is retired with the Reds. Of course, you all know the story about his sleeves being cut off and how it constricted the movements and of his arms and shoulders and stuff for batting. But I thought it was kind of funny. A Hall of Fame manager, maybe you guys heard of this guy, Mr. Leo DeRocher, was asked one time. He's like, the press asked him, name the 5 strongest players that you can recall in the major leagues, and Mr. DeRocher responded, with his 5 players, and inadvertently, I guess, left out Ted Kluszewski. And when he was called out, and it was pointed out that he had left Ted Kluszewski out, Leo responded by Kluszewski. Oh, he said, I'm talking about human beings. So I thought that was kind of funny, Leo DeRocher's response to the strength of Ted Kluszewski. But that's the 51 Bowman Ted Kluszewski. And hey folks, that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. I've got to get back to work now. So until next time, God bless you, God bless America,